there's just this like sinister undercurrent to go like the religion where it's, I guess, like no one really knows. No one knows what's going to happen, and so it's just through like threat of an eternity of the worst pain you can imagine that you behave accordingly. But then even the promise of heaven to those who behave the right way also seemed kind of like off to me, seemed odd when I was a kid because the way it was always described is I was like, well, that sounds like I, I remember one time asking my pastor, this was, I was very young, so this was probably pre 9/11. Just to put you in the moment in time and why I would ask this, I remember asking my pastor, "Is there a Nintendo 64 in heaven?" And he was like, "Yeah, of course, yeah, like whatever you want." Mario Kart, Super Mario 64, Super Smash Brothers, it's all there. And I was like, all right, cool, man. Sounds great. Um, but then, there was always like there was like conflicting messages that I would get because then, like, as we moved around and went to other churches, I got a different message as to what heaven is, which was that, well, you wouldn't even want to play Nintendo 64 because when you in heaven, you'll spend eternity in the glory of God and worshiping God for all of eternity. And I remember thinking at the time, which I couldn't say this to anybody because I get in trouble if I actually said this to any adults. That sounds boring. I would like it if there was Nintendo in heaven. I love worshiping God. Obviously, it's great, but it would be nice if from time to time I could play the Nintendo 64. We're gonna be there a while, so it's like there's plenty of time to worship God. Can we make some time for Turok?